shoe, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That flash make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the man with King? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what said that you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News. It's your boy, the King. And it's Fight Night Fridays. You know what we're going to do. We're going to get over there and we're going to make sure it happens on Fight Night Fridays. It's something incredible, and you guys love it. We'll be playing Marvel Rivals because today the season has begun. A lot of updates, a lot of nerfs, a lot of buffs, pause. A lot of different things is happening. And hopefully the character that you love the most is something what represented in the space that you love it. And if you loved the character before and they got nerfed, well, here, pull up a chair right next to me, buddy, because a lot of things has happened. But we got a couple of topics that I wanted to talk about. And this is the first time Nintendo has not been able to control the narrative of unveiling their next generation device or their next device. Can't say next generation with Nintendo's been, because Nintendo shedded generations a long time ago. They got out of that rat race. Whereas Microsoft and Nintendo continues to run, Microsoft and Sony continues to run around trying to see who could be bigger, better, best. Nintendo has always moved to the beat of their own drum. And the beat of their own drum have taken them down a road of less powerful hardware, but is more accessible by many. They've been putting the portable and the console together. They are the first ones to do it successfully out of the big three. And now the big three, or the last two of the big three, is following suit with their next generation hardware, which is handhelds at the moment. We do understand that the next, the big two out of the big three will be doing some form of hardware that goes under the television. Is that counterproductive to what Nintendo is doing? Is Nintendo on the right path? Does Nintendo have the key to unlocking what all of them should be doing? In my opinion, honestly, I feel that they should. I think that they should forego traditional consoles under the television and go with the handheld that is dockable to the television, that is portable for the go, that has some form of interface that allows it to be accessible in different varieties. Microsoft seems to be going down that path, and Sony seems to be following right behind them, but Nintendo has blazed a path ahead. Now, with the Switch 2 coming out, and we are expecting some form of Direct to be happening anytime now. I believe the Direct will happen before the end of the month. And in that Direct, we will get a chance to see a lot of the games that we are hoping for the Switch. Please, in the comments, let me know what Switch games that you're looking forward to seeing at the new next Nintendo Direct. Because I honestly believe that they're going to show a plethora of games. Now, you did have the usual suspects coming out and pointing out there will be 2 Bethesda games that will be shown at the next Nintendo Direct. Take that with a grain of salt. The same way that they put out there that the new Nintendo Switch 2 will be $500 by a European store that put out the pre-orders. That could be just a pre-order base price in order to cover whatever they think that the console will cost. Me personally, and not until anything's official, I really don't care, to be honest with you. But I do want to get my hands on the system. Is it really for the fact that they're just going to be the same console, just a little bit larger with more memory and a little bit more? Because I don't think that it's going to be anything that's going to blow us away. Honestly, just believe that there's going to be a resolution bump. There's going to be a little bit more frames. There's going to be a little bit more polygons, but it's just going to be the same exact thing, just a little bit better. Just a pinch more. Is it worth $500? Did anybody think the Pro was worth $700? That's the type of pinch I think that we're going to see going forward when it comes to this Nintendo Switch 2. This was exactly what I was against while everybody else was championing this philosophy. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite Nintendo in the face, because me personally, I would have went with something innovative, something transformative, something that gets the gamers going. Nintendo is known for innovation. And if I don't see innovation from Nintendo, well, then I see stagnation. If I see stagnation, then you know what happens in this day and age. I don't believe that they will have the chance to recover if they happens to stub their toe on this next upcoming console. But please, from all the stuff that you see, from the Joy-Cons that you saw, from everybody speculating what the Joy-Cons would do, would it turn into a mouse, how much RAM is on the device, to the memory, to the GPU, please let me know in the comments, what do you think the next thing that Nintendo is going to do when it comes to this new device that everyone is talking about and everyone is leaking some form of mock-up for this console. It's a damn shame that Nintendo doesn't get a chance to tackle this on their own accord, but they have to go to the beat of another person's drum. This is sad. Well, you knew it was going to happen. The moment that Microsoft announced, Xbox announced, and Nintendo, the Xbox Direct, Developer Direct, January 23rd, you knew the usual suspects was going to come out, port begging. And what they're going to tell you is, it's not port begging, King, if Xbox is giving you their games. They give you 4 games, bro. Dear God. And the sad part about it is there were 4 games that you hated. Like, you hated Sea of Thieves. You could not stand Pentiment. You did not like Grounded. And you got Hi-Fi Rush that you're gushing in your pants about. But Microsoft really didn't give 2 craps about, because what happened? They got rid of the studio anyway. They put that game up there because they wanted to show and wanted to make a sale. So they put the best foot forward, and they made the sale of the studio. And they kept the IPs that they wanted to keep. The Evil Within and another title. You know, it's sad that, you individuals are out here with the Jesse Jackson hope face. Keep hope alive in the face ass. Like, it's wild that majority of the time is Xbox dudes, these fake leakers coming out talking about they heard that this game is going and that game is going and that this game is going. And it's never Xbox coming out officially saying anything. It's always the same bad actors. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD spreaders, if you would. The problem is, why isn't the PlayStation fan base demanding more from PlayStation themselves? Why are they waiting for Daddy Xbox to come and give them a game? Why is it like, please, Daddy Xbox, give me a game. Please let me get Halo. Please let me get Gears. Please let me get Forza. Please, Daddy Xbox. Like, it's so strange that you have become this. Instead of them saying, and I thought the new rhetoric was going to be, they're having their own show, that they were going to have their own PlayStation showcase, remember that? They was going to have their own PlayStation developer or whatever. But no, they went straight for the port begging. And it's port begging when no title was officially announced and you're putting a name to something. You're begging, you're hoping. The last time you were hoping for something, you got everything that you said you hated. I would be disgusted if I sat there and I begged for Astro Bot or I begged for this and I begged for that. See, but this is the problem. I don't beg for anything because I have a PlayStation. It baffles me you broke guys are doing this. And I know you're going to say, King, why do you keep calling them broke? They have money. They just refuse to spend it. It's the definition of broke. You're being selfish with yourself because obviously you want these games. You said you want them. And don't tell me, I don't want them. Microsoft is giving them to me. No, Microsoft isn't saying anything. You're saying it. You and these fake leakers. These fake leakers have been telling you that Game Pass isn't sustainable. Xbox is getting out of hardware. Xbox has done everything to contradict everything that you guys say. Now, I would love for you guys to get Bleeding Edge. I would love for you guys to get Redfall. I would love for you guys, and y'all would want it. Y'all would want it because you have nothing. All this narrative that Xbox doesn't have any games, but what are you begging for if they don't have any games? Our sad, tired, retread old games that you're praying and hoping that you can scoop out of our ass after we take a dump. This is the problem. Pause. You're just sad individuals now. No longer are y'all the mighty Sony dudes. Y'all are just toxic, sad, sick cultists. It's an absolute cult. If you look at it, right, you had one of these cultists say that, what was it? It was so ridiculous that the resting PlayStation is just the same as Quick Resume. And I'm just like, for the love of God, would you just tell the truth and shame the devil? I mean, they're going to still continue to support you. They're going to still continue to be on your Patreon. They're going to still continue to help you get a PC so you can play better PlayStation-looking games. Shout out to Final Fantasy going to PC next month. You had Maximilian talk about he's throwing his PlayStation in the garbage. How the mighty has fallen. It is utterly disgusting to see exactly the lengths in which you guys will fall to. It's utterly disgusting. I can't even believe it. I just had to do the video today talking about how bad you guys are begging. They said the Halo Master Chief Collection and Gears of War Collection is coming, and dear God. Now I can tell you off the top of my head, Hellblade 2 might show up in March when we get South of Midnight on Xbox. But come on. Be better than this. What the hell is going on here? Talking about console war. Xbox isn't console warring anymore. Or Xbox is out of the fight. But you guys are fighting for your life and hope, praying that Xbox games show up over there. What is it? Where's the pride, son? You will never catch me doing that. I'll just buy the game on my PlayStation and just play it. I'm not waiting. I'm not begging. I'm not asking. I don't care. But then you look over at Xbox guys and you're like, yeah, man, they said this is 2025. You've been saying that since 2021. How stupid can you be? This is beyond stupidity. Then you got more stupid, insane stuff being said by this stupid fan base. A 5090, the PlayStation 5 Pro is better than a 5090. For the love of God, how stupid can you be? I can't believe that you guys are this dumb. There's absolutely no way. This has to be a gag. Somebody has to be pulling one over on the king. This is impossible that you're begging for Xbox games at this cadence. Why is that? How dare you? Like, what is going on? Please, man. Be better. So we do see that the fact that, all right, okay, so what games do we know that's coming out for PlayStation this year? Ghost of Yode and Baby Steps, hopefully, right? That's it. Why can't y'all demand more from PlayStation? Is Marathon coming out this year? Is Fair Play or Fair Wait or whatever the hell, is that coming out? Fair Games or something like that? Is it coming? So these guys can get a game? You're always talking about sales, but there's always one of you. Always one of you talking about sales. I've never seen 64 million of you. Ever. Talking about how much you do, and that's not a team. You cult. You cult-minded fool. You sheep. It's just you. And you don't buy games. You don't play games. You don't buy games. You're a miserable lot of people. Anytime any positive Xbox news comes out, Xbox laid off a couple of people. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about how the games are going into PlayStation, and soon Xbox is getting out of the hardware business, and their software going to be everywhere. And what the f- is wrong with you? It is such a sad state. And I can't, literally, I had to do this video because I'm so tired of you dudes on Twitter. There's things that's going on. Play some games. I'm tired. If you made it this far in the video, obviously you're not a pony and you're an Xbox dude. Because you have something to look forward to. Now listen, a little birdie whispered in my ear and told me that maybe we might see some Square stuff showing up at this Direct. But those are unannounced games. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I threw my hat in the ring and I knew it wasn't real. I knew Forza wasn't going to be a thing. So whatever. But I'm daring to hope to have fun. Right? Because a mysterious game that they're going to show could be anything. It could be anything from a kiddie game to an adult theme, to a multiplayer, to a service game. It could be anything. But the fact that Microsoft does have the studios and that they're churning out these games gives us moments to be happy. And here come the PlayStation fan base trying to tear down their happiness. Instead of saying, where are the shows from PlayStation? Start demanding more. Well, I'm going to take that logo, and today is the 10th, and I'm going to play Marvel Rivals because I'm going to have some fun. Get ready, Fantastic Four, because the King is about to show up, and it's about to be fun. I'm going to be streaming by the time this video goes up. I'm going to still be streaming by the time this video ends. But one thing that won't end is these port begging ponies. This is the reason why I tell you, hashtag no PlayStation 6. We're going to run it up on these bums. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation because y'all deserve to become an app. I'm tired of you guys. You're worthless. A waste of space. But I'm going to tell you what I'm always going to tell you. Because if you have what I'm about to say, then you don't have to port beg for anything because it comes to your date and day. Try to play the Game Pass.